Now, Jack says he made the biggest mistake of his life when he cheated on his boyfriend, Matt. So, Jack, tell me about how serious your relationship is with Matt.
Tyra, Matt and I, we were very serious. I mean, we lived together. We were madly in love. I mean, this is the only man that I've ever loved, Tyra. We had been shopping for commitment rings, planning a ceremony.
Wow.
We were fully head over heels in love with each other.
Okay, so there was some cheating involved.
Yes.
You cheated on him.
I did.
Matt is shaking his head like, yes.
Biggest mistake of my life, Tyra.
How could you cheat on Ginger Matt? I mean, that hair is so gorgeous. I love a red-headed man, child.
I know.
I do. I never dated one, but I love it. You do too.
I do too.
Okay, so you were at a party. Okay, tell me what happened.
I was at a party, and I was out on the deck. It was actually right above our apartment, upstairs neighbors. And I was sitting, smoking a cigarette, talking to some random guy, and we were talking about hooking up. And obviously I'd been partying.
You were talking about hooking up with a random guy?
Right.
Okay.
And Matt was downstairs, and he heard everything.
And did he tell you he heard everything?
He did the next day.
The next day. Okay, but tell me what happened. So you had this conversation, and then you went with this guy, and what'd you do with the guy?
I was talking to this guy, and then we ended up going back in, and I cheated on Matt. And then,
so you had sex?
Yes.
With another guy in that house?
Yes.
And Matt was there?
Matt was in the downstairs apartment.
And
Scandalous.
Above me, right above me.
Right
I know,
above
Tyra.
you.
I know.
Did you hear anything, Matt?
Well, it actually happened twice is kind of how it went. The first time I heard him talking about cheating on me with this guy.
Yeah.
And he had mentioned that he had forgot his cigarettes or something, so I kind of leaned over the deck and chucked mine up to him like, have one of mine. And then the next time, about 2 weeks later, it happened again. He wouldn't let me go up and party with them. So I kind of just sat home, and it's all pissy, and I heard him out on the deck again talking to the same guy, wanting to have sex with him. So I kind of went up there to try and stop it and try to give him his keys back so I had an excuse to interrupt it. But the neighbors were assisting in him cheating. They wouldn't open the door for me.
So they were looking out for you.
Yeah,
your neighbors were looking out for him. Okay, so when you had sex with the guy the first time, you went home and went to bed?
I went home, yeah.
To Matt?
I went home, I went back to Matt's apartment, and I went to bed, and I woke up the next morning, and Matt had packed up all my stuff and put it in my car, and he was ready to, He was ready to, he told me to leave, and I got up, and we talked about it, and we just decided that, it's really hard to find true love, and it's really hard to find that one person that just completes you. And we had found that, and we just decided that we were going to try and make it work. At all costs, we weren't going to let love die.
Okay, but recently, you were supposed to go to your sister's to help with the kids at your sister's house. But Matt said he wasn't coming to help you with that, but instead he was leaving you.
Right.
Okay, so tell me about the whole family came to move him out. Tell me, Matt.
I was very proud of my family. The night before, Zach actually had gone and partied at our old apartment where he had cheated on me the first time with one of our other neighbors who lived below and kind of down the hall from us. And he came home and kind of jokingly admitted to cheating on me with this other guy. And he couldn't tell me yes or no if he had touched him. And so with the history of cheating on me, I'm going to assume he cheated on me.
That he did. So the family came and bound it all together and helped you.
That night I went to my mom's house and said, I need help, I need to get out. The next day, my mom showed up 1 o'clock with my mom, my sister's husband, everybody. I was moved out in 3 hours.
You had a posse.
Yeah.
And then you said goodbye. You said you still loved him, but you didn't really give him a true reason. But it was kind of obvious, no?
Yeah.
What had happened was...
Don't really need that.
I pulled up, I had an appointment that day, and I got home from that appointment, and Matt was out with his family packing up his car. And I went up to him, and I gave him a hug, and I gave him a kiss, and I said, I love you to him. And I said, I love you too. And I said, well, if you love me, why are you doing this? Because we had from the beginning decided that no matter what happens, communication is key in every relationship. And he, for some reason, I was under the assumption that everything was okay. He said that it would take him a little while to get over it, and then, it would blow over because we were in love. But obviously 4 months later, it just all of a sudden springs up again.
And leaves.
Without the communication.
And then later,
the day before, you couldn't tell me yes or no if you touched another man.
That was a
What
joke,
am I supposed to think? You don't joke about that.
Tell me what happened 3 days ago. 3 days ago, Jack, what happened?
3 days ago, Matt did call me, and we ended up having dinner together. And it was, I mean, I went a month and a half without talking to the man of my life. And he finally called me, and we did have dinner together, and we talked. And I told him how I felt, and that I loved him, and that I still wanted to stay together.
And what'd you say, Matt?
It's hard to believe. You've lied to me in the past. How do I know if you're being truthful? How do I know if you just want to get laid? I mean, you sure made attempts to go elsewhere. It's hard to believe, you know. I do love you with all my heart, but just because I love you doesn't mean I have to be with you.
Wow. Do you want to be together, though, Matt?
I do. I really do, but I really have a hard time believing that it will work if we have such a history. I know you can forgive and forget.
No, you can't
They
forget.
say forgive and forgive,
You
but
cannot
don't
forget.
forget, because if you forget, it's going to happen again.
Can't
And
forget.
to
We
make
can
our
forgive,
relationship
but we have
go,
memories.
I can't just forget about it.
So you want some help?
Yeah.
And we've got the jury.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to send this case of Matt and Jack to the Tyra Show jury right now, and we're going to hear their verdict after this. I'm very curious to hear what your verdict is. I'm on the fence. We'll be right back. Up next, juror number 6, you're crying.
I'm going through the same thing right now. Emotionally, it hurts. I eat, I sleep this person.
Are you a teen or young woman who's being physically or emotionally abused by another young woman? If you want help dealing with your abusive relationship, go to tyrashow.com.
All I knew was I wanted to work on electronics, obviously. I wanted to have a really successful career at it. My name is Nathaniel Carpenter. I am an information systems analyst. Well, I got my education from ITT Technical Institute. My wife thinks that my choice to go to ITT Tech has definitely helped me to reach the goals that I have for myself, my wife, and our life together, to be able to pick and choose where we want to go and also the lifestyle that we want to live. What I liked about ITT Tech was the fact that I liked everything about ITT Tech.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web. Get an education that can help you reach your goals. ITT Tech has information on financial aid for those who qualify. Call 1-800-ITT-TECH.
Trying to cut costs? Now there's a smarter way to save. Bundle Quest high-speed internet with DirecTV service for less than $50 a month. Act now and get a free HD DVR receiver upgrade. Choose from multiple fiber optic fast connection speeds. Get DirecTV service with over 200 all-digital channels. All for less than $50 a month.
Free refill, please.
Now there's a smarter way to save. Bundle with Quest. Call 866-706-7969.
Prepare for a rewarding career in the healing art of massage therapy. At Globe University and Minnesota School of Business, you will learn Thai massage, an ancient method of deep muscle stretching and joint release. Hot stone therapy, energy work that soothes, heals, and revitalizes the body. Deep tissue massage, which relieves chronic tension, stress, and minor pain. Call Globe University and Minnesota School of Business at 651-229-5900 or visit msbcollege.edu.
Monday on Tyra. Katy Perry's I Kissed a Girl took over the world. When that song plays, the girls just start kissing each other. It has this craze taken over young girls everywhere.
Barsexual is a straight girl that goes to bars and kisses girls. Kissing each other for attention, it's pathetic.
And young girls are even doing it on the school bus.
You get a lot more attention.
That's not the only way to get attention. Monday on Tyra. Okay, so Jack admits he cheated on his boyfriend Matt, but Jack says if he desperately
really is hoping for our Love 'Em and Leave 'Em jury to say that Matt should give Jack another chance. Now, during the commercial break, I was looking at our jury, and juror number 6, you're crying. And this is like a real jury because, like, in real life, like, when the jurors are, like, experiencing what's on that witness stand, like, jurors will have a reaction, a physical reaction, and that's what you're having. What's your name, juror number 6? Talking to your mic.
I'm Kawan. Hey, Tyra.
Hi. What's your name?
Kawan.
Kawan. Now tell me why you're crying.
Because it's so funny just listening to your story. Your name is Mac, the young man with the green. I'm going through the same thing right now. And I was emotionally, it hurts. It hurts so bad because I've given my whole life to this person. I eat, I sleep this person. And the person asked me to forgive them. And I was willing to try to go through, everything to forgive them. And they turn around and do the same thing to me all over again. So basically, I'm trying to think, well, how could I, put what you're going through into my life and basically take as much time as you need. Don't rush back into it because you love the person. Like you stated before, just because you love them, that doesn't mean you have to be back in a relationship again. So thank you for helping me. Thank you.
You're a good man.
So would you say, is it Kawan?
Yes.
Okay, we do have a foreman, but I think you're the new foreman on this story. So what do you think your verdict is?
Basically what I stated before is just take as much time as you need. Basically just wait. I won't say make a quick decision. I won't say yes and I won't say no because this is a person that you're truly, truly in love. And ever since I met the person, I knew that this was the love of my life. I mean, I truly, truly knew with all my heart. So I just say take as much time as you need.
Matt, what do you have to say about that? Did you ever expect our juror to be crying today and relating to your story?
I definitely agree. I've told Jack numerous times it's gonna take me a long time. After the first time he cheated, you expected it, after a month or two for it to be better, and it won't. It's gonna take a long time. I don't care if it takes 10 years. It's gonna take a long time, and maybe we can get there. But yeah, wait, take my time. Let me take my time.
Jack, do you think that you have any issues, maybe, in terms of commitment issues?
No, Tyra, I don't think. Well, when I first met Matt, Matt was my first boyfriend, my first relationship. And I think that a big deal was I was just curious. I wanted to test the water, so to speak. And it was a mistake, and if I could take it back, I would in a heartbeat.
Yeah? Tell me. Tell me what you're feeling right now.
This is the love of my life. And we planned on spending forever together, and forever didn't last as long as I expected it to.
Yeah.
And I just wanna work on forever with you.
So do you think you've tested the waters enough?
I don't think I need to test any more waters, Tyra. I think
All right, well, Matt says that he needs time. So Matt, that means separation.
I have moved out. I got my own place. I got a promotion at work. I'm doing great. I need to know that I can do it independently again. I need to know that I can make it on my own because you couldn't help me. You couldn't be there for me. So I need to know that I can be there for myself before I can go into a relationship with you. Because if you can't help me, I need to know I can do it. So at least somebody's taking care of me. And then when I'm strong enough, I can take care of you.
Yeah, I love that. I think this is fantastic. This is really fantastic. I'm going to give you a hug, Matt. Yes. And then I'm going to give Kawan a hug for making this such a beautiful room. Can I give you a hug, too?
Thank you.
And I think this just shows that it does not matter. Sexual preference, color of your skin, problems and cheating is everywhere. Everywhere. We'll be right back.